Hey everyone, welcome back to Hades. We're continuing on with our escape attempts. I don't really have much more to say. So, last time we finished with all the different set of routes except for Stubborn Defiance. So we're going to put on Stubborn Defiance. I know it's a worse trait, don't you worry, I know it's a worse trait. I'm doing it anyways. I don't have Nectar. I don't have Nectar. What a mistake. Alright, I have enough blood to try out the aspect of Guan Yu. I think I try it. Alright. So, that's going to give me much less health. But...
Grant me the aspect of Guan Yu.
Alright.
What in the world is that?
Done.
More of a sightseeing field day rather than a stab.
That apparently... Alright. So that apparently heals me. Alright, so there's the max. And this I can just keep throwing, basically.
Oops, gotta go.
Oof. Alright.
Alright, I'm back.
Let's see, what do I want to do? I just kind of want to get these things ranked up as usual. So we're going to go with a Shattered Shackle. I want to max this out. We're at 15 counters before we never have to touch it again. Alright. We are going to try this aspect of Guan Yu. I'm not sure this is the best strategy. This is probably not the best weapon for it, but it's okay. Alright, just want to make sure. Alright. So I do need to put it on 6 heat. Okay, but not 7 heat. There we go. Let's figure it out.
I'm ready.
We have the Stubborn Defiance, so if we run out of health quickly, it's alright.
Say, were you hunting vermin near the surface lately, Zagreus? That's practically just like the real thing. It must have been a thrill.
Okay, so let's see. Attack is stronger with more crit chance. Special is stronger with crit chance. Or cast seeks. I think I'm actually going to go with the cast seeks. Make it simple. Make it easy. Alright. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's some good damage. That's some good damage. By the way, it forces me to throw after a certain point. Whew. Okay, so I think for future, I'm going to just start collecting the gems as a way to, I'm going to start spending all the gems to get more, ambrosia or whatever, the stuff to, I just want to finish up the story stuff, okay? That's all I'm trying to say. And the gems can be used eventually to do that. Special deals 400% damage to armor. Charging your spin attack makes you sturdy and pulls 40 damage. Okay. So, Flaring Spin sounds bad until you realize my spin attack actually is healing me. So, I think this is actually the pick. I know it sounds absurd, but I think this is the pick. So, I can do this, and I'm charging up, and I'm, like, dealing damage. And then they hit me, I'm taking less, and then I throw it, and I heal up. I think that's the pick. Okay.
Over here.
Like that. And I would have healed from that if I needed healing. Oh yeah, I could dash with it. Forgot about that. Yeah, without armor, that's like completely a joke. Oh yeah, I have the upgrade, so now this also upgrades my true shot. Awesome. That was one of the new things I got. Alright. With this, do I want knockback? Do I even want... Yeah, I don't think I want knockback. I think I actually would prefer just slowing them down versus... Yeah. Let's go with this. Oh my gosh. Alright, that's wise, because now this is how I'm healing, so... Get my health back up. I expected more health from you guys, but... Fine. Oh, why am I... I literally grabbed a cast, and I'm not using any of my spells. Ugh.
I don't suppose... No. It is nothing, little sprout. It's just... I hear such wicked rumors now and then about my daughter. Lost to me. And what became of her. Kore, we called her then. Persephone is what she called herself. Before she vanished utterly. Leaving no trace.
Okay, so this is an example of how they don't tell us what's going on in the story till it's further on. I'm sure we could have predicted this if we actually read the lore, but, like... The whole thing that she's been causing the world to become cold because she lost Persephone kind of means that Persephone... That basically a lot of the story is really just Persephone's fault, and Zagreus is Karma saying, come back, you have to solve the problem. In which case, we're doing the right thing.
Wait, Persephone, mother is
Right.
Demeter's daughter?
Tack inflicts chill? Or... I might just go with Demeter's aid. I could grab that just... Okay, so I'm grabbing this with the express purpose that I can remove it to get a better one. Alright, I'm gonna go with a Trove Tracker, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get a Trove popped in and, get some value from that. Ah, there it is.
Sure.
Oof. Alright. We're getting gems. Alright, and we're actually gaining health in the process, I believe. And, like, worst case, I use my endurance thing to res after this fight. Like, worst case, we're still fine. One left. Where? Where? There you are. Get over here. Get over here.
Useless.
And we healed up from that. And we gained 66 gems. Like, yeah, that's all going good. So we're below 150, which means we don't go to Sharon. We need to be above 150 to go to Sharon.
Let's go, lads.
Ah, okay. That's fine. Because we're just going to heal up from that. Yep, the healing is... I mean, it's the whole reason you choose this weapon. But, yeah. It's potent. It's potent.
Fighting cold surrounding you must mean the goddess of seasons decided to take an interest in your struggle, Zagreus. I did not count on Demeter being a part of this. Take heart, though use discretion around her.
Okay. Dashing Deflecty is always good. Resist damage. I think we're going well with Bronze Skin, not just because it's epic, but because we want damage resistance right now is more potent than the other things, because how low our health is. Or how low our health is going to remain, basically. Ugh.
Right there.
Taking more damage than I want, but, like... I'm taking more damage than I want. You could tell. Because I have... I'm down 3 health. Which is kind of a funny thing. Alright. Do we even want this? We could grab a double palm, which we would apply onto the Frost Strike. We already have a level. I think I'm going to go for the heart. See how the max health increasing does. I know it's subtracted by a lot, but I'm still interested. Lost quite a bit of health. I only gained 8. Alright, that's fine. Hey, it's been a long time since I've seen you, Sisyphus. How you doing, man?
Well, well.
I have to thank you, Sisyphus. Not just for all the help you've given me time after time, but for encouraging me to have a chat with Boldy there. I dare say I feel a little more at peace of late, and maybe it's thanks to him.
He's a good one, all right, isn't he? Though if you've come to such an understanding with old Boldy there, why, it must mean you've done some growing on your own as well, I think.
Dude, Boldy's the best. Boldy's the best. Yeah, I'm gonna get money.
You got it.
Boldy.
While on one hand I know that making offerings to you won't really help me get out of here, on the other hand, maybe it will?
Beautiful Boldy. If I had more than one, I'd gift it to you, girl. Buddy.
You getting ready for the road?
If I had more than one.
Well then.
If I had more than one. Man, I'm killing these too fast for me to get the healing off of him. Just sad. Alright, between the two, I think I'm actually going to go gems at this point. Because gems can be easily traded into the ambrosia. Or not easily, but it's 50 gems for 1 ambrosia. Which, while a bad trade, is a trade. There's a precise number I could give you. Trying to heal off of this, but the enemies I'm healing off of are dealing more damage to me. The enemies I'm supposed to be healing off of. Just nothing surviving my attacks long enough to get healing off of it. Alright, now we fish. Alright, so we could... What's the trick to fishing properly? Because I can't seem to get a perfect catch.
Arise. You're mine.
I can get catches, but never perfect catches. Alright, Sharon. Dash can deflect. Call makes you impervious. I think that's the trick. Well, I guess you didn't know either. Okay. Well, as long as we're in the same boat. I think the impervious is actually very good for this equipment.
Power of Olympus.
Yeah, we're going to get 1 level on bronze skin. Just make the damage just nothing. Alright. Whew. I always take Divine Dash. It's not a bad one at all.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting, ladies.
It's a very good
May I
one.
help you with something, Zagreus?
Now that you mention it, you can, Meg. I was wondering, what was Father carrying on with you about back home?
Eavesdropping again. If you must know, my job performance is under review. Though I'm sure this job's about to...
Megara, I have some bad news. I have some bad news, Megara.
Now, sisters. I'll make this quick. You've got a lot more. Have some of this. Bastard.
Okay, well, there's the Deathify, but don't worry, we have the second part. And we have healing from this. Or we should, at least.
Finished here.
Alright. There we are. Oof. If it wasn't for this exact weapon with this exact setup, I probably would take Divine Dash as well, just in case you're wondering. Divine Dash is a very good one. Alright. Keep it going.
Just be a moment, Father.
Not gonna get much from here, but that's fine. Sure. What's
What
this?
do I get?
Hey, that's nice.
My keepsakes.
Alright, what do I want next? I think the Harpy's Feather Duster might actually be perfectly fine here. Lucky Tooth won't be bad. We do need to upgrade Lucky Tooth at some point. Definitely a lot of options. Ooh, let's actually do Broken Spear Point.
Go with that one.
So this one will prevent me from just like losing all my health in a single burst of death and destruction.
Check.
Because yeah, I get hit once and then I have some time of invincibility. I have some additional iframes, and then before I get wrecked again. It's a check
Now we're getting
on
somewhere.
myself before I wreck myself, which is very valuable.
Through all that, the way to the surface.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. It'd be nice if that didn't drop me in the lava and then...
Come on, then.
Okay, we get out before... There we are. Getting closer and closer to full health. Okay, so that doesn't... I thought that was going to destroy the projectiles. I was wrong. Okay, why am I keep not using my casts. They freaking... My casts... Focus fire. I could literally just shoot anywhere and it's going to hit a target. That's the whole value of the casts. What am I doing not using them? Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. By the way, yeah, in case you're wondering, all these every time I pause, great time to be just adding any comments, anything you want to do. This is a great game for me to be talking on like completely separate subjects while playing it. So if you have something you want to talk about and you don't know when, this is the great time to do it. Alright, there's just... Oh, I got frozen again. Alright, throwing out the casts. Hopefully killing them. There we go. Definitely... Full health is just a myth. Full health is a myth. So what's your opinion about tuna sandwiches? Dude, I love tuna. Tuna is great. It's... So I will say one thing. I am trying to cut out bread in my diet. Cutting out bread has made tuna sandwiches a lot more difficult to create because there end up being like tuna tacos and stuff like that. But nonetheless, tuna is freaking delicious. So I'm happy to have tuna whenever I get the offer, you know? So tuna sandwiches are definitely great. Thanks for the question. I appreciate it, and such a valuable one as well.
The witch's circle.
The world must know the greatness that is tuna sandwiches. And I'm pretty sure I'm healing off of all of this. Despite all the projectiles coming from their side, I think just this is dealing more damage to them than to me. Which is kind of hilarious. You're the first one I know who likes tuna sandwiches. Finally, a brother in arms. My gosh.
Brother Hades always was a lonesome man, you know. I pitied him, but I could never quite extract him from his thorny shell. Now he stews resentfully down there. You needn't bear the brunt of his frustrations.
How do people not like tuna? How do people not like tuna? God Gauge charges up faster when you deal or take damage. I think this is actually going to be a build where taking damage occurs often. So, we're going to take Clouded Judgment. Because it's going to take damage, make me invisible. Do that. Sushi, yeah, dude, it's just... Sushi's like a luxury. You don't get the opportunity to eat sushi too much because it's kind of expensive for the stuff around here. But yeah, sushi is great. Like, why do people not like seafood? Yes, you can't eat it as often as you can eat hamburgers, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's different.
Let's get this done.
But yeah, dude.
You wretches.
I'm sorry that you don't know people that have culture. That have taste, culture, and taste.
Cut it out.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm being Thanatos pretty hard. Pretty sure.
With me. How about you?
Yep, stop that one at least.
Perish. So it's like that.
Oh, are we already at Greater Call? Deflecting their base attacks. Yep, 20 by me. Oof. And there's even more in this room.
You're not too bad at this.
Not too bad at this. Alright, you come rarely enough that I'm giving you nectar.
Bother with such empty gestures, Zag. You've said
Oof.
you're getting out of here. Best focus on that and leave me be.
But yeah, tuna, sushi, salmon, great, delicious foods. I don't understand how people don't like those things. Seafood is great.
It's not an empty gesture then. Besides, if I wasn't trying to stay focused, I'd be drinking it myself.
Listen to me. I don't know how else to put this, but I want you to come home voluntarily. It's not just you swept up in all this nonsense now. And I know you didn't ask for me to get involved, but what did you expect?
Alright, more story stuff. Someone's getting involved in our conflict. Honestly, Persephone is the main issue. As I've claimed, she ran away from her problems. She could confront it the way she wants to confront it, but the way she's doing it, your son's getting involved, and now Thanatos is getting involved because of it, so...
Fen, home is never going to be the same for me. There's no use trying to pretend. I have to go.
Thanatos, really, don't blame me, sort of, is the issue in my mind.
You don't have to do anything of the sort. You have no idea how good you've had it here. Maybe someday you'll come to understand.
I mean, from the flashbacks, it seems like his father is kind of a jerk. I don't think how good you have it here is not the way to phrase things. Alright, so before I grab another Athena boon, let's slide over here, because it looks like we actually have a chest to rob. So these pomegranates... Oh, I can't even equip it. Requires 10 heat. Whoa, I just realized that base attack is definitely different. Earn a bunch of gold.
Whatever, let's try it.
Sounds good. It's not like health matters with this weapon, basically.
No time to lose.
Health points are just a resource. More so with this weapon than any other.
Mine.
There we are.
Idiots.
Ooh. Alright. So yeah, so your internet just died. What did you say about sushi? I said it's delicious, but around here it's hard to acquire. It's pretty expensive because it's so delicious. But yeah, also I'm sorry about, like, seafood is delicious. Several days in a row now I've been eating salmon as my main meal. Like, I like seafood. I don't understand how you could be around people that don't like seafood for, like... What I mean by that is, how is there no one that you know that likes sushi? How do people not like seafood more? I recognize, as I was saying, it's not a hamburger. I recognize you can't just eat it every time you go to a restaurant, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Not in any means. It's freaking delicious. So I don't So if you literally need to go online to find people that have a healthy love of seafood, that has other concerns in my mind. Alright.
Goddess Athena.
One of the main reasons I want to visit Japan is just to eat. I ate so much good food when I was there, I even lost weight. Dude, what? That's amazing. So I think we actually go with the after you take damage build. I know that sounds ridiculous.
Your wisdom.
And I think we even need Ares for it, and we're not being offered Ares. So, but I think we go with it anyways.
Next island.
Also, we have good health now. Given that our weapon heals us, we have great amounts of health. But to be fair, I walked like 25 kilometers per day as well. Yeah, that's a lot. Special causes lightning bolt. Your stash lightning bolts. After you call, you deal more damage. Yeah, we're going... Actually, I'm going to refresh. They're all common. Alright. Well, I think I just made it worse. I guess they always give commons.
Delicious.
Athena's aid. We're gonna go with that. I know it sounds a little ridiculous, but we're delving into this call. We're delving into this call. Alright. But yeah, walking is great. I try walking a lot. I used to be part of cross country, so.
Bone Hydra. I hope you know this isn't personal, don't you?
Oh, right.
There.
You know, I just realized I deflect attacks. It might have actually been preferable to just take that damage and basically gain health from it is the idea. Like, after I take damage, I deflect attacks briefly, so I think that was actually the correct play. Just take damage, which sounds absurd. Alright. Get one in. Take it. Heal up. Alright, not healing as much as I thought I would, but we'll heal up like this. Alright, I have Greater Call ready. So let's heal up properly.
Got you.
And we'll use Greater Call here to get all of these guys killed.
The fury of Olympus.
Alright. I was wrong about that, by the way. Alright, full health. Full health. I don't know if you have a Japanese restaurant near you, but I could only recommend it. So, I don't have a Japanese restaurant, but back in high school, I had a friend who came from Japan. So, they had, like, So, like, I learned how to eat with hashi, the chopsticks, for those who don't know. And, like, dude, some of the best meals I've ever had was going to that guy's place. Dude was amazing.
Magma fishes.
Alright. Let's focus on the fish. Get my seafood.
Got it. Slavog, go figure.
Yeah, no. The meals there are amazing. For people that don't eat sushi and don't eat like that sort of food, like it's some of the best food you'll have. All So hold up. So here, what are the gods? So there are always 4 gods plus Hermes, basically. So I have Demeter, I have Ares, I have... Alright, so I have my 4 gods chosen. Ares, I can't remember her name, but yeah, Zeus is my last god there, so... Apparently I have them all chosen, so I can't switch over to a blood-filled vial and get Ares. So yeah, I have Artemis, Athena, Demeter, and Zeus. Okay. Well, I'm going to just keep putting this all. My all-time favorite food is probably ramen. So much variety in one single dish.
Next region.
I'll keep that in mind. I definitely, we just, over where I live, we don't have too many options. That being said, Panda Express. Right. You guys don't live in America. Panda Express is one of the best trains that I like going to. It is basically, it is Oriental. Whether it's Japanese, Mandarin, I think it's Mandarin technically, but it is still a lot of the same stuff, a lot of delicious food. Like, Mandarin is great, and Panda Express is the, like, easiest way to get it. So... Alright. I think that kills the butterflies, but I want to keep charging them to make sure, because I need to make sure those butterfly balls die when they die. Or they die ASAP, let's put it that way. You know, honestly, switching my attack out for a can to flex sounds great. Oof.
Should fetch me something.
I don't think I have an all-time favorite food. I think it just kind of depends on what sort of mood I'm in, as well as the quality of the place. Like, one of the things I've learned is depending on what kind of restaurant you go to is how... Like, you could often tell the quality of the restaurant by the quality of their hamburgers. At least where I'm at. A good hamburger just, like, says so much about the standards they keep at that place. And I don't know how else to say it. Like, I'm not sure hamburgers are as important in other areas, but it's like the main go-to dish whenever you don't know what to get somewhere. And I just went to a place that, like, a lot of people were, like, excited about their fish tacos, saying it's like this amazing meal. The fish tacos were alright. They were just alright. And then I had their hamburger, and it was just like, it was a 2 out of 5, as in it met the requirements of being a hamburger and nothing more. A good hamburger, dude, we would drive out of our way. We've been going to Black Bear Diner over and over again, no matter how bad the quality of the average Black Bear Diner, because there was one Black Bear Diner that had the greatest hamburger we've ever had in our lives, basically. We haven't found that hamburger again, but my gosh. Alright, spin attack steals... I mean, this is literally... Your special for up to 200 place... Okay, so Charge Skewer is our fated choice, but Massive Spin is literally our build. That is literally our build. I think we actually don't take the fated choice and just have this get it done.
Grows stronger.
Yeah. We don't really have a big chain that serves Asian food, but we have many small restaurants. Especially in Munich, there are some real jewels, I bet. Because the thing about chains is the power of the chain is consistency, not deliciousness. To put simply, how hard would it be to consistently have an amazingly delicious meal? Pretty hard. Now, how hard would it be if the meal was just like average, but it was consistent? So, chain restaurants usually focus on consistency other than quality. There's a whole theme like McDonald's, no matter where you go in the world, McDonald's always tastes the same. And that's part of its appeal. That if you want the McDonald's taste, you can get it no matter where in the world you are. So like, not having big chains, like that's probably a benefit because you have some of the best, it's always the good stuff when you get it. You know? Like, I know it sounds strange, but I've actually had bad Mandarin food. False. The only thing that stays the same is a Big Mac. Thank you for letting me know. I know there was something. It was just the Big Mac. I was under the assumption that was McDonald's in general, but yeah, if it's just the Big Mac, that makes sense.
Olympus, I accept this message.
All right. Stubborn Roots. If you have no Stubborn Defiance, oh my gosh. So we go with a Stubborn Roots, and since we have Stubborn Defiance, like Stubborn Roots plus Stubborn Defiance basically means once we lose our res, we have so much healing it doesn't matter. All right, so only the Big Mac stays the same. Good to know. Good to know. But that's also why the Big Mac's so popular.
Reappear. Let us fight.
That's all I was. Or at least part of why the Big Mac's so popular. So the only reason I know like anything about that was because of the thing called the Big Mac Index, which basically, oh gosh, he impervious at the same time. But yeah, there's like a whole theme that you can tell like the quality of certain, in like like pesos or euros or the American dollar by how much it takes to buy a Big Mac because they're all the same worldwide. There's like it's not like a precise, but is an actual model they use.
Stand down.
I had a mushroom burger, which was pretty good to be honest. Nice, yeah, because when you bring it up, I was once in Hawaii, and I think they had a Spam burger, which, I mean, it tastes like a Spam burger. If you want a Spam burger, it's a good Spam burger, but
Olympus, I accept this message.
It's not everyone wants that. Your lightning effects also make foes jolted. After you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning. I think we go with I think we're just going with a revenge build. Don't ask me why I would go to McD when I visit another country that has a wide variety of good local dishes. Yeah, I won't. I mean, I went to Hawaii and had McD, so I actually dislike McD. I can actually taste the sugar inside the meals. Like, trust me, you're not alone in questioning themselves as they do it. Like, don't worry there, man. Yeah, I'm basically able to stand here almost because of my call. Almost. I was in Japan for 4 weeks and in Korea for another 2. I want something different than rice all day long. Fair enough. Fair enough. You do not have to explain such things to me, sir. Oh, yeah, I don't have God Gauge at the beginning of the fight. Oof. Whew. That was actually pretty cool. Oh my gosh. Got hit by the trap.
Haven't you learned your lesson yet?
Alright, at least it hit damage on the backside.
Athena, I shall protect you, cousin.
Just trying to heal off of this. With the fact that I can use my Greater Call, which gets stronger from damage, to heal, like, pretty insane stuff, I feel. This is actually a really good build, I feel. I mean, it seems fine. Definitely working. Alright. Need 15 heat, so we're not doing that. Alright. Oof. Definitely not a speedrun build. Definitely not a speedrun, but we're not we took off the speedrun listing on our theme. I actually think we want the pomegranate as a way to try to, how do I say this? We want to increase the themes that work with our little call combo, because we also have themes that whenever we like take damage and deal stuff, we regenerate the call faster. So that's an additional theme we could be working on, like we can upgrade. If it was just the call that worked, then I wouldn't be doing this decision. I just realized, like, it just clicked that one of the other benefits is that I'm sturdy while doing this, so I can just decide to take a hit if I'd like to just guarantee the healing. If I think the healing's gonna be more than the hits damage. We're almost at a greater call as if we needed it. There we are. Where are the enemies? We're just gonna call now and charge them. I can basically stand here. Basically. Not precisely. There we are. Alright.
Gods grant me strength.
Resist more damage. Take more, deflect more. I think I'm just going to increase my attack strength. Yep. Yep.
Anything I need?
Sure. Don't really need healing because of this item. Oh, we got a second skull and crossbones, but we already faced the... Fine. We got a second skull and crossbones. Yep. Healed fully already. Almost to a greater call, and then I can just full heal. Here we go. Now we just full heal. We're just going to stand on a trap and spin this out. Full heal. Yeah.
Thank the gods.
You know, I don't enjoy a lot outside of gaming, but one thing I want to do is travel the world and discover a lot of different food. Hey man, that's a good aspiration. That's a good dream. Oof.
I'll take what's mine.
You thief.
Is it just these two? Oh, it's just these two. I'll go in with lower health for more gold right now. Yeah, that's fine. That's a trade I'll take.
Excellent.
Not like I can't heal it back out. Oof. Let's spend some of it at this shop. Grab bag and heart. First two destinations are Japan and then the US. Heck yes, man. Two best places.
Why not? Your Charon there must drive quite a hard bargain, Zagreus, if he would keep you from your victory just for a bit of coin.
But yeah, as a US citizen, I'd say this is a great place to go. Maybe... Depends on where you go, though. I will say California is beautiful. But yeah, it kind of depends on where you go. California, I like the place. I mean, I live in U.S. I love it. And Japan is exactly where I would want to go if I start traveling. So, makes sense. Your landing fix? I'm going to re-roll here, I think. Yep.
I would like none of these.
Your collectible? Okay. I'm going to go with lightning rod.
Let's go, team.
We're just... No, I'm not going to buy that because we actually have a big prices from you later.
So...
It is as the king said. You will not leave Elysium except through us.
I just realized, if they ever trigger my Stubborn Defiance, I actually start gaining health even faster. Oh, I bet it did. Especially since I'm not really using my cast. It allows me to basically use my cast as a just weapon that sits there and does its job.
Fiend, don't toss you such sloppy technique.
Alright, well there's the Death Defy.
Ah, you.
That's actually perfectly fine. That being said, not how I want to use it this early. Alright, he's already impervious. Okay, maybe it's being an issue now. Alright, where are you two? When have you come to me? Thank you. Oh god. The lightning strikes just triggered him, which... Okay, one of them needs to die soon. Woo! Come on, get the greater call, and then I can get out of here. There we are.
As you wish.
I see you, fiend.
I'm just waiting for that one cue that says max, and then I'm attacking.
You're next.
This is absurd.
Oh, I don't even need to. I have stubborn roots. I heal naturally. There we are. Took a little damage, but that's okay. The stubborn roots have shown that they allow me to tank really well.
Must be something I can do with this. Thank you for your support, my shade.
Also, I still can't figure out what to do with the Ambrosia. I think it's like story stuff, but I haven't found a time where it allows me to use it, so... Alright. That's perfect. That's what I wanted. And we're saving the rest of the money. Anything worth selling? Maybe the Thunder Flourish, but I'm not really interested right now.
One last stop.
I just need to know, is it story stuff? Yes or no? And should I be able to use it already? Yes or no? That's all I want to know.
What's with the air up here?
That's all I want. So if you can just answer those two questions without spoiling it, I would very much appreciate it, sir. Alright. Let's see. Anything worth buying? We're gonna just buy that heart now.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
Oof.
If I were a Satasak, where would I be?
So let's see. What do I want to grab? I think I want to grab everything. I think I want everything. I want everything. Yep. Well, if we want everything, we grab both the skull and crossbones first. So let's grab Athena.
I bet it's in here.
Ooh. Story stuff? Not really, I think. I unlocked it after the main story, but you can unlock it before. Alright. So that's something to do with... So it's not really story stuff, and it's unlocked after the main story, but it's possible to unlock it before.
Hi.
Okay. That's close enough to what I needed to hear.
What else?
Alright. Okay. No, sorry, I was thinking of Titan Blood. Oh yeah, I've been spending Titan Blood. How did I get this weapon? Ambrosia started story. Cool, cool. Alright. And other than that, I just need to know, should I be capable of spending it yet? And I'm just like being blind to it? Or
The blasted giant botherers come back.
is there just like, it comes after the main story? Oh, get out! Get out. That's how I died last time. I just took those hits and it killed me one shot, basically. Oh, I'm poisoned. Oh, that was a great call timing. At least it was in my mind. We're
What even are those things?
Dash can deflect. Hey. I think we go with that. Divine Dash. It's geared behind grinding, but not sure if it needs to be story. Okay, so it is just the locks. Okay. I thought it was just the locks, but I did not know. I wasn't not certain. Alright. And since we're grabbing all of these, let's grab Hermes next. Just a quick reminder for the duo boon. You're collectible. Okay, so while they're just floating around, that's good enough. Alright, yep, the poison is a nightmare. The poison is a freaking nightmare. Also, those rats are kind of bad when you don't have an AoE, but I had an AoE. I just wasn't using it well, I guess. Alright, I'm at full health, so I can just... There we are. Taken care of. All this money is very valuable. You might actually be able to buy Titan Blood.
There it is already.
So then, Athena's looking out for you. That's good, that's good. She likes to put a lot of thought and stuff in everything. It's all a little much, if you ask me.
Alright, what you got for me? Chance to dodge automatically. I appreciate it. Foes drop that faster. That's actually pretty good with our freaking lightning. So I think it is quick I think it might be quick reload. But greater evasion is great with the rest of my stuff. So we're going to go with quick reload for damage. Alright.
Just the foul sack I need.
And this doesn't mean much. We're going to be grabbing all of the areas, so we're not going to stop just yet. We're not quite done yet. Alright, I have the deflecting dash now. Oof, in before death. Don't. It's entirely possible. I haven't won all of these, so... There we are. I think I won't... I'd be surprised if I died before I made it to Hades, though. I think if I'm dying, it's to Hades. The Stubborn Defiance, maybe the Tiny Vermin would kill me. Because I think Tiny Vermin is, like, one of those ram fights that could just be very destructive if you're not prepared for it. And I've only fought it once, and it seemed like you needed to be quick on your feet, which this build is not. As you said, this is not a speedrunning build. Oof. Don't you dare start laying poison, you darn rats. Gosh darn it, what did I just say? Alright. I was gonna say, as long as I didn't get poisoned, and then I got poisoned by the other thing. Awesome, I got Greater Call for the wave after this. If I want to use it, yep, let's use it now. Let's get out of this poison now that our invincibility frames are starting to dissipate. Oh, I can deflect those? There you go.
Time to collect.
Well, they're taken care of. Whew. But they spew poison when they die. They can't help it. Well, this is what learning is for. They're going to learn, or they're going to suffer for it. What it is, truly, is they'd rather die than stop. They're not forced to when they die. They choose to. Da-da-da-da. Alright. Restores 10% more than usual. Ooh. Taking that. And we're just going to stop there, I think. Bully. Yep. I'm a good person, but the story of most of my games is that I'm the villain. You gotta understand that. These people are just trying to do the right thing, help their home, help Hades restore balance to the world. And we're the ones messing it all up. We are the villain. Let's be clear about that. Oh, we broke its armor. Alright, well now it's dead. Same thing with Rogue Legacy. We're bullying Lamech for his lunch money, constantly. I've always played the villain in games that let me, like Mass Effect. So, it's funny, in the games where they allow you to play the villain, I always have to be a goody two-shoes. Just like, innately, I find it hard to be a bad person. Get rid of the Satyr. Ooh, dodge the damage at least. Oh, I should just be throwing these out and letting those deal some damage. Alright. Zeus, how you doing? Landfall effects have a chance to strike twice. Yeah, I only have one more reroll, so let's take it. After you use your call, you deal more damage for 15 seconds. Yep, I think we're a call damage. We're a self-damage call deck kind. Strategy. Sorry. I describe myself as lawful evil. Lawful evil is a pretty good. If you do it properly, it is a very good alignment. I just see too many people do it wrong, is the issue. I've seen it done right, but when it's done wrong, it's annoying.
Poison again.
Oof.
Look who.
Over here. Nice little rooms. Sharon's Well, and these purchases will affect me when I face boss. So yeah, we'll grab Prometheus Stone to give myself a 4th cast, because this should last all the way to Hades. Whew. Would Hades be lawful evil, or is he neutral evil? This guy's chaotic good, arguably. When I'm playing him, I'm the evil guy, but he's... Okay, so I guess he is law. And he's... Yeah, lawful evil, I think, is a pretty good description. Maybe not perfect, but... Oh, Hades... Gosh, what am I thinking of? Would Hades himself, not our character. Where's Zagreus? Duh. Yeah, Hades is definitely lawful evil. That is definitional lawful... Actually... Depending on how you look on it, it's somewhat lawful neutral, just really misguided. Yep. Did that before he did his bite. I gotta use my cast more. Oh, I'm poisoned. Alright, let's just Greater Call, so I don't have to worry about the poison, and I can just wreck their faces in. Yeah. Hades, not Zagreus, definitely lawful evil. I think it's really just the bronze skin. Just reduce the damage I take so I can last longer. We are a dirtily... We are a heavy healing. Despite having 90 health, we are a heavy healer, and therefore I think we're a tank build. Alright. Well, can't buy the Titan's blood. I don't think there's any more rooms left. Nope. Alright. Well, I'm going to start with a pomegranate, actually, to try to get the... After using call? Okay. Sure. Let's see if the... When all foes are chill afflicted, they decay. That's great. Yeah, I think it's Killing Freeze. Easy. To be fair, I think most gods are either neutral or evil. Fair enough.
The Hound of Hell accepts another satyr.
Some of them are definitionally lawful, but yeah,
I owe you one, boy.
Definitely. Zeus is chaotic neutral at best, which is kind of funny. All right, Hades, what do you have to tell me this time?
You take good care of Varatha for me.
What? That's new.
She was the queen. Queen of the underworld. My queen. Commanding reverence and awe and fear. She was not just... What was the term you used? A consolation prize. You are as disrespectful to her as you are to me.
Oh, what would you even know? You claim so much respect for her, yet you didn't even respect her enough to tell her what happened after she left. But what am I saying? I know you love her still, Father. That best explains all the terrible choices you've made.
Is there a specific story that makes you say that... Oh, as far as I know, he is the most unpredictable and demanding of them all. Yeah, that's what I was just about to ask. What's the story that makes Poseidon considered chaotic evil? Yeah, I think that's fair enough.
All the terrible choices I've made. By the time you have existed for as long as I have, pray you will have made fewer. Although I fear you shall surpass me in at least this one regard.
I will state that bad choices occur in time, and that's how you gain wisdom. You wish you could learn it from others, but sometimes that's how you learn. Alright, I'm gonna just throw 4 spikes into his face. Nope. That should be dealing some immense damage should I hit properly. Oh my gosh. I'm just going Greater Call now. I'll build up another one soon. Wow. Wow.
You'll perish yet.
It's a good thing I heal over time because, dear God, I forgot that he deals so much damage. We're just taking that safe. Thank you. You casts, you're the real MVPs here. Yep. Use the call just to make sure I avoided it. Oh my gosh. There we go. He's taken care of. These casts are actually doing wonders for my damage. Alright.
You truly dare?
We're just gonna use that now. Make sure I don't have to deal with anything. Alright, get out. Alright.
You blasted little.
You could just sit here and let the lightning do its job. Single-handedly cut my health in half with one attack. Oh, is it already over? Wow. I know I was dealing damage, but...
Boy, you think you are superior to me? You are a fool.
Yeah, you're right. Those rods are insane. I knew I was dealing damage, but oh my gosh. Told you the rods saved me many runs. Oh my gosh.
Are you yet satisfied?
So I'm interested in what happens here.
See you at home.
Because we were just asked not to return.
In the name of Hades.
And yet we returned. We used Guan Yu to do it. Oof. Alright. Weapon of Fate. Nice achievement. Alright. Let's see the story stuff. Let's see the story. Oh, I bet you will. You didn't have to spoil it if she actually does slap me. But...
Beautiful.
I hear that it's actually possible to get a bad ending if you beat the game too fast. So I'm really worried that's what's about to happen. Or that's what's getting close to happening. Ooh. No fish.
You're back?
Mother, you can't do this to me, Mother. You said Father is no fool, and neither are you. There has to be a way to fix this. Not just with you and Father, but with everyone. There has to be a way.
Yep, and you have to work on it. You can't just hide from your fate. If everyone's lawful evil, then that's your problem, not... You either leave that family entirely, which, if you do, you make sure they know. I guess if they... Alright, I said there's a problem with the fact that they're the gods. Okay, fair enough. Oh, I did not know there could be fish in the river near our house. I hope there wasn't.
You have your father's stubbornness. Listen to me. You're endangering everything you care about by coming here. Don't you understand? Besides...
What? Besides what? Tell me, please.
The truth is that I like it here, Zagreus. I've done well for myself on my own. And your father, he has his domain to look after. The feelings he once had for me, feelings we shared, they fade with time. You'll understand someday.
Okay, don't. The fact that you've lost love of your father, of his father, does not mean he lost love of you, ma'am. You cannot make assumptions like that. Hades might still love you. All right, you can't just say something like that.
No, I won't be understanding anything of the sort. Father still loves you, I'm sure of it. And he owes you an apology, damn it. I cannot make amends with you on his behalf. Something only you can do together.
What do you mean he still loves me, Zagreus? How would you know?
Gosh, he's going to ask him if he loves her, and then he's going to just say, why do you need to know? He's like, because I need to talk to her about it.
Because I'm his blasted son, that's how I know. But trust me isn't ever good enough, I know that too. I'll prove it to you, Mother. Just you wait and see.
Oh, you're fading, son. You don't need to prove anything to me. Please don't do anything rash. All of us made our choices. Now we have to live with them. Isn't it enough to know that I'm safe? That I'm content to be alone?
Persephone. He's a child who never had a mother, who didn't have his mother with him. It's not, you're not content knowing your mother's safe. You need to know, you need to be with your, gosh, Persephone. There's more than just you. Same problem as all the gods, thinking about themselves before others.
No, it's not enough for me because this blasted family, it cannot just keep hiding from its problems, running from them. We're stuck with one another. We have to do everything we can for one another.
There we are, Zagreus, there we are. Figure out how to mend this broken family. That's our new path.
Oh, my dear boy.
We have to.
Good man.
Not yet.
That's what we will be working on next time. That is now the story of this game. It's no longer about Persephone, it's about
God damn it all. Again.
mending the bods. And the best way to mend it is with 10,000 nectars. So you know I'll be buying more nectar. Well, everyone's gone.
Father. What is it, lad? What's wrong? What can I do?
Let me in Father's chambers, please.
That's high atop the list of things I'm not to do for anyone, and under any circumstances. What is it you need? I've never even been in there myself.
I don't know, but if I know Father, and I think I do, he's got to have something of hers in there. Of Mother's. She still doesn't get it, doesn't believe me about him, and I said I'd prove it, that he cares for her.
All right, slow down, I understand. Look, this can get me in a lot of trouble like you've no idea. And not just me, so be careful and be quick while he's still out. Take this and go. Don't leave anything there out of place, all right?
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. This is story theme. Now I think this is a mistake he's making here.
The stoic lord and master of the house possesses wealth beyond imagining, a portion of which he has used for a crisp set of attire for every passing day.
I knew it. It's just capes.
Just capes.
In his lord father's very private chambers, Zagreus, the lock-removing prince, discovers a most delicately painted likeness of none other than Persephone herself. The cloud of dust suggests it has remained here for some time.
There it is.
He's never stopped thinking of her. Ugh, what a fool.
Is that all? You get out before you...
Hi, Prince. I fed Cerberus already. All 3 heads.
I hope she didn't see us go in. You like your job, don't you? You like your job, don't you?
Fan, level with me on this. You didn't happen to hire a shifty character called Skelly to assist me here and there, did you?
Aw, Dusa is love. Yep.
Who? What? No. Why would you even ask?
Didn't think so.
Alright. Before we continue with these conversations, I have one other thing I need to do real fast. Yo. I need to spend keys to get nectar.
Seems like a good deal.
Which means I need
Here's the gemstones
to get a lot of keys.
think I'll take it.
You bought a Dusa emote on Steam. Just had to. I do not blame you.
You're trying to fleece me here. Let's see that nectar.
There we are.
You know, while I was brutal squaring off against the three of you, I have to say, Meg, I was happy you were with your sisters. Nothing like a common cause for bringing bitter rivals together, right?
You have your pact of punishment to thank for our reunion there. We have to answer to its terms. But my sisters and I, we got on better than I had expected. I will give you that.
So you've patched things up then? Going to start spending more quality time together and all that?
Patching things up does not mean spending quality time, sir.
Let's not get carried away. A work assignment forcing our cooperation is not exactly a big step in the quality of our relationship.
But it's a step.
You're serious? You're really giving that to me? I mean, I'll take it off your hands if...
It's really what I want. And I sincerely hope we can move past our differences. Not that turning in this contraband has anything to do with that.
Alright. By the way...
Orpheus got on the board.
Orpheus? You finally seen him. Finally doing things right. By the way, here's a Slavok and a Hellfish. Another key and more gems.
Pleasure doing business. I always meant to ask you, Orpheus, where did you learn to sing like that? Was it really Apollo himself who taught you?
Oh, I learned from many different sources, Zagreus. That is, before all of my inspiration started coming from a single source. I credit my accomplishments to her, and to Apollo and the gods. And to considerable time spent practicing.
It certainly paid off.
Oh, why? I'm very much obliged that you have thought of me again for such a wonderfully thoughtful gift.
It's nothing, Orpheus. Thank you for all the inspiration through your song. I love your work, mate.
What you got? Ah, court music stand. Well, I don't stay here long, so I'm going to be going for the keys next, I think. By the way, sir. Ah, because I already talked to them, can I not give them nectar? Yeah, that seems to be the case. Oh, wait!
Oh my. Your Highness, are you really sure you want me to have this?
I really am, Dusa. I hope you enjoy it.
I honestly think the reason everyone likes Dusa is because she's the genuine lawful good in this family of evil people. Like, everyone just, like, hates each other, hurts each other.
Limitless work, limitless time, am I right?
And she's just like, oh, I care about you guys. I want to make sure, yeah. And she's adorable, yeah. She's just...
No sign of Cerberus for now. No.
Yeah, I was going to say. I was surprised to give me that option. Alright. Well, I have 2 nectars I can gift to the gods along the way. Oh, what did I finish?
It was bound to happen.
Oh, right. Eternal spirit shall someday rise from the underworld. Informant shall assume again in the hands of a peerless warrior whose tale is yet to be spun.
The Frostblade blade. What a weapon.
Dark Reflections. Alright, I've been working on this.
The Mirror of
I
Night.
got it.
It's made me strong.
Got all the Mirror of Nights. Got Pardon Sisyphus. Get Glacial Glare. And then Legendary Boons. Divine Pairings. Yeah, I think everything else is just kind of things that will happen in time. Sticking Blade and Twin Fist still need to be done. Oh, still needed by the aspects. Oof. Yeah, I just want to make sure everything is... Yep. At this point, everything is just time. Everything is just time. That's good to know. Alright. So now that we've done that, let's get our max back. Let's get everything in the way it's going to be for a long time. Yeah. This, I think, is going to be my main build now that we have all of that taken care of. So, key.
Let's try this mirror stuff again.
And you know what? I'll buy the fiery presence because some of my weapons, I prefer that.
Hit the limit.
But yep, we now have all the setup. And I'm actually going to max out God's Legacy so I can get those legendaries. Now I'm going to spend here.
We can't do that yet.
There we are. That looks better. That looks better.
Feeling good.
Alright. Nothing new? Nothing new. Alright. Well. That's my run. 41 escape attempts. I think I've succeeded quite a few at this point.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Whew. Alright. I think we're here now. Alright. Everyone, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day.